It is flu season, but before you give your kids any of the medicine that you find at home, you need to listen up because according to Nationwide Children's Hospital researchers, every 8 minutes, one child is affected, usually by a well-meaning parent or caregiver, unintentionally committing a medication error. That's every 8 minutes. And in this week's Family 411, and Dr. Charles Shubin, a pediatrician with Mercy Medical Center, is here to let us know, well, to give us a dose of knowledge for all of us, especially us parents out there. But you also say caregivers as well.
Absolutely. There are two kinds of problems that we see the most. First is dosing and not knowing what amount to give.
Yeah, a teaspoon versus 5 mLs.
The problem is that there is no standard teaspoon.
Okay.
So we ought to get rid of that. You don't give teaspoons, you have to give mLs. mL is an accurate measurement. It can be done either with a oral syringe that comes with many medicines now, or with a little medicine cup that's marked accordingly. But to guess which size spoon to use is going to get you into trouble with the wrong dose.
Right.
The other issue is that kids are going from caretaker to caretaker. They go from home to daycare, to school, and back to daycare and back home. And in each situation, people are going to be giving a sick child medication. It adds up, sometimes to a dangerous level.
And I can see that happening, though, easily if you're using something that's over-the-counter medicine that you have at home. A lot of people will do it where they just open the cabinet and instead of running out to a pharmacy, they just stop and say, I'll just give this adult and cut it in half for the child because it's an adult portion. I could just chop it in half.
Doesn't work. Adult doses are meant for adult bodies, and adult bodies handle medicines differently than children's bodies. So to cut a dose and say, oh, well, that'll be about right, you're taking a terrible chance that you're giving the child much, much more medicine than their bodies can handle. It's going to make them sick from the medicine.
All right, and of course, when we hear kids coughing and sneezing, we think, oh my goodness, they sound horrible compared to adults that can keep it quiet or go and blow their nose and be fine with it.
Absolutely, although the good news is young kids getting sick handle it better biologically than we do, and if you're sick when you're young, you'll be sick less when you're older.
Oh, well, perfectly put right there. Thank you very much, Dr. Shubin. We appreciate your time on this.
Thank you.
And of course, if you'd like some more information about what we were just talking about, medicating your child at home safely, just log on to our website, foxbaltimore.com/morning. Of course, if you have an idea for our next Family 411 segment, send an email to Megan Gilland. You see her address right there, mgilland@sbgtv.com.